Hi, Miss Nika. How are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing well. I just wanted to touch bases with you and give you an update on how Darius has been doing, um, as well as maybe go over some different reinforcement techniques for you to use at home with Darius. Is this a good time for you to talk with me?
It is, sure.
Okay, great. So we've been working with Darius for about 4 months now, and we've actually seen a lot of growth. So the primary focus was just on improving Darius's communication and to reduce some of the tantrums that he was having. So we have been utilizing a break system, offering breaks and some other coping strategies that actually have been reducing his tantrums for in about 30% at about a 30% rate right now. Sorry. So, but the goal for him was to be able to request preferred items and to use complete sentences. So far, the progress that Mr. Darius has had is that he's been working hard. He's starting to get some growth in the communication area. He is using full sentences. I'm going to say about, with the data that we're seeing, 60% of the time, that's without us having to prompt Darius at all. So reinforcement is used when the client uses the full sentences. So we're going to offer him some kind of praise, some kind of break, some kind of tangible item that he may like, something, maybe one of his games or a toy, something that he prefers when he uses those complete sentences instead of just using 2 or 3 words. So we've been using functional communication to help Malik to request those preferred items. So have you heard about reinforcement?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. And do you have any questions about reinforcement?
Um, what is exactly reinforcement in the ABA?
So, reinforcement in ABA is what we want the clients to do. So, this is going to be after we see them do a behavior that we want them to do, we want to offer them some kind of praise or feedback or something they like, a preferred item. So, reinforcement is something that they like, but that's going to help them to continue to do that behavior. So, once we see the target behavior that we're going after, we offer, yay, how you doing? I mean, hey, you're doing great. That's praise, but that's reinforcement. Or, hey, you've done a great job. You answered that question right. So here, you can have a piece of candy. Or, you know what, you did all of your homework, so now you can have a break. So it's something that the client prefers um, after they've done the target behavior, which we want them to do. So in this case, whenever Darius completes a complete sentence, then he gets that reinforcement.
Okay.
Yeah. What other questions do you have about reinforcement?
Got a couple of them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
What the difference between positive and negative reinforcement?
Okay, yeah. And so positive reinforcement is when we give something to the client. So positive reinforcement is maybe an example would be if Darius was out not knowing how to ride his bicycle with training wheels on it, and then all of a sudden he knew how to do that. Positive reinforcement would be us adding something to the situation, the behavior. So we're adding praise to it. Whereas negative reinforcement is something that Darius doesn't like that's going to make him happier. So maybe there is a fly flying around Darius's food, and you've got to get rid of that fly. And then Darius,
Yes, I
and then Darius feels better because you've got rid of that fly. So he won't engage in that behavior because he got rid of that fly. And I hope I explained that right.
Yeah.
Okay, and just give me 1 second here because I want to verify one thing.